the next Prime Minister of Canada, Mark Carney.
They're going to change course on that. In fact, the new Prime Minister has written his book on values, and one of his values is to phase out the oil and gas industry. So what I have been asking for is an election right away. We need to make sure that whichever way this gets resolved, that we have somebody at the table for 4 years who can negotiate a renewed Canada-US free trade agreement so that we can end this back and forth on tariff war, which is benefiting no one. So I would hope to see an election call very soon.
Canada, we'll see what happens with Canada, but the people of Canada would be paying less than half of the tax. If you look at the tax, they're going to be paying less than half the tax. They don't pay very much for military, and the reason they don't pay much is they assume that we're going to protect them. That's not an assumption they can make, because why are we protecting another country?
You needed public support for Canada as it faces not just a trade war. You say you were enthusiastic.
We don't need another country to validate our sovereignty. We are sovereign, and they need to stop before, and they will have to stop before we sit down and have a conversation about our broader partnership with the United States.
Yesterday, the President said that having a Liberal Prime Minister would be easier for him to deal with, just as he threatened once again to make us the 51st state. And you know what? On that point, it's true. I'm a strong leader. I'm a tough guy to deal with. I'm firm in my convictions, and I'll always put Canada first. By contrast, in 10 years, the Liberals have blocked resource projects, hiked taxes, and driven $500 billion of investment to the U.S., all while Mark Carney moved his corporate headquarters out of Canada to New York, bringing jobs to the United States of America. Mark Carney will back down, and his Liberal policies will keep Canada weak, just like Trump wants. Giving the Liberals a fourth term will only weaken our country and strengthen Donald Trump.